What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a Redneck Tuesday night. I am your redneck host, Whiskey Nose the Marty, and so glad to be home. So glad that the weather is gone. It's been an absolute nightmare back in East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. Everybody's jumping in. We'll catch up here in just a second. I'll get up at the chat here, but I found today for like $32 that Middle West dark pumpernickel rye. I was like, I've heard a lot about that, so I grabbed it. And I'm going to start off with that as we jump in here. And the top dog, the executive producer, is here. Meow, meow. Lick the like and like the lick. Sugar Kitty is here. Joey B, what's going on, brother? There is two of my special people, Katie and Ethan Turkers. Katie, cheers, everyone. Such a great, yes, hands down. Let me see here. Let me get this up. Katie is going to help me with the giveaway. We're going to give away a sample of all these. And if you want the pumpernickel, I'll throw it in too. But yeah, awesome. Thank you, Katie, for taking care of that. And Ethan, let's see. Get back to the top where I was. Joey B, Katie, yes. The Bourbon Jerk, the Tom. What's going on, buddy? Cheers, man. Had a great time with you and Tiff this weekend, man. So good to get to know you all, and couldn't wait to come back home and tell Jenny all about it so we can schedule something again soon. The CT, the Corvette Trey is here. Cheers, my friend. What are you sipping on, if anything, yet? Who else jumping in here? Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's a winner. He actually typed something decent for once. Not much, man. Just getting back in the groove, baby. Just getting back in the groove. Oh, there he is. The Bourbon is your. Hey, speaking of that, I got to show you this cool stuff the engineer made for me, man. These killer coasters from the Bourbon Engineer. I mean, look at this. How cool is that? Sexy. And this coin, man, he even put Top Dog in it. I don't know if you can see it. That's an actual coin inside here with the Top Dog. And he gave me another part of it right there. And this awesome piece, man. This is going to get signed by a bunch of people here soon. So, Brian, thank you so much. I'd love it. You're such a great supporter to the channel. And so's a lot of others. But, yeah, I just wanted to – I didn't get that out last week. I was all over the place. Remember only to hit the like button if you like the show. That's right. Well, those are the stats that lets me know if you get to keep your job or not. There's Joe, the Hitman Graves. What's up, Joe? It says Thursday, buddy, but I would think it showed in Maryland today. So text me when you get it because you may need to figure out what I've done to it. It's fine. It's special. Let me see here. Bump her nickel. You damn right. I like that. Catching up. Greg MC. Greg cracking it right now. Getting ready to start up on the Lake Twister. Told you it's hard for me to put that off, by the way. Mr. Great Shot is here, guys. Go over and sub to Bourbon Bounty. Mark and Jody do a great show every Thursday about 6:45. We got 13 in chat. It'll grow. This is nice. I think I'd know this is a rye. Hey, Kev, what's going on, man? Yes, we'll do. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. Good deal. I'm doing great, Katie Turk. It's my birthday. Oh, happy early birthday, Mark. The Great Shot. Yeah, guys, if you end up Venmoing or PayPal, just tag Katie in the chat. And like I said, what we're going to give away is we're going to give a sample of all these away tonight. So 3 or 4 samples. So, and if not, no worries. This is really nice and smooth. I don't know what the age statement on these are. If anybody knows, put it in the chat. I think they're maybe 4 to 6 out of Ohio, Columbus. Midwest Straight Rye Whiskey is America's first dark pumpernickel whiskey for the 4-grain rye. It's handcrafted from scratch, made in small batches and barrel. Okay, it's probably from Middle West. Okay, I don't know its statement. I do know it is batch number 126 and 96 proof small craft batch, but you can see the color. I mean, it's fantastic. All right, let's get into this, have a taste. Did I miss some? Oh, there's JG, my man. Cheers, buddy. There's Tiffany. Hey. Yeah, man. Everybody cheers up for Mr. Great Shot. All right, here we go. Damn, I didn't expect it to be kind of earthy like that, but I do like it. Tastes a little hotter than 96 on the first sip, to be honest. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Black spice. Not a bunch of fruit yet. I do dig it, though. It's pretty solid. It's weird. It's such a controlled spice. It's not overpowering and doesn't knock you down. Very interesting. We'll go back to it for sure. Yeah, happy birthday. Pretty good. Then this other bottle here, that new Riff, that's a Merle's Whiskey Kitchen. Just a single barrel pick. I like single barrels of New Riff, and I like what Merle's gets a lot of times. Yeah, I've got a shelf that's going to go right here for Glenn's, and that'll be pretty good. And then I've got that back there, so it'll be fixed up. Top Dog, you son of a gun. I could always use some Russells. You got that right. Break up some of that Jack Daniels. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, Katie, is it okay if we do every dollar is an entry? That way it gives everybody more shots to tear it up. I know JG, he's wanting bottles. He told me. I got to get JG some bottles going on here again. I'm glad Katie told me everybody got home safe and sound and everything. I sat in Charlotte for, from 9 to 5. Got on 2 different airplanes and had to get off both of them because something screwed up. Perfect. Thank you. Right now, Top Dog's 100%. This is very mouth coating. It's got a little oil viscosity to it. It's smooth. I've not had anything else that I can ever consider dark pumpernickel. I just think it gives me a little earthy note in the back. Little hay, maybe a little barnyard, but nothing that's off-putting for me. I do like it. Every time I see Mark in the chat and I'm trying something new, I always say to myself, wonder what this would be like with a cigar. So I don't know. This might be really good that way. I mean, it's on these, like here, when I do these, I've got some killer glasses Top Dog made. I'll show you in a second, but you can see it sticking, I think. There you go. You can see there we go. Now we're zooming. Who's zooming who, baby? The Bourbon Engineer, man. Thank you, buddy. Oh, he said that's 10 entries for Top Dog. Is that what he said? Oh, I read. Okay, I got that wrong. Corvette Trey. Thank you, buddy. This is all, yes. Yeah, yeah, for a bunch of them. That's for sure. Thank you, Bourbon Engineer. Yeah, I'm starting shit right now with everybody. But yeah, what we're gonna do, guys, we'll rotate these things out here and there. That way we can keep fresh bottles going. That was what I wanted to do. Keep the stash over there. These Hard Truths, I've got to review these 3, and I'm gonna do a video with that. I'm not gonna do it on here. I've got great samples here that we're gonna go through from Ed and OC and Doug and Fred and got on Jeffrey Wack and Kelsey Dime, and me and DC are going to have a show. So we're kicked up, ready to go. Cheers, buddy, man. I got you, man. I got you. Hey, JG, I picked it up, but I didn't buy it today because I found this one, but I found that, shit. Oh my God. The Sagamore Cast Strength Rye to go with something else. We'll just leave it at that. I think you'll appreciate me just leaving it at that. I'll get it though, and I'm going to do it. I've got that pirate bottle around here somewhere. I don't know where the hell it's at. Jimmy set up my stuff for me. But yeah, good stuff. Anybody sipping on anything? You were in Charlotte and for 7 hours and didn't call me? Why? Gertie. Yeah. Well, hell, Greg, about every hour and a half, we'd get back on another plane. First one, we got all the way out to the runway, and they said they smelled an odor and took us back. Then, like an hour and a half, 2 hours later, they put us on another one, and they'd shut the door. And before we backed out, the whole interior lighting and the air turned off. And they said the third engine went out. Yeah, good stuff. What's up, Jason? Yeah, man, I loved it. I can't wait. Jason, I'll tell you this, man. I can't wait for Christmas because I can't say anymore. It's killing me. And if anybody knows me, Kevin knows what I'm probably up to. But hey, Jay, did you get my picture? Those are those Jordans. I didn't know if you could help me with that, knowing if they're worth a flip or not. Great shot, 4-gate Kelvin 6. We had some of Kelvin 6. Makes a great drink. I'll tell you that too. I think Jason Scott have this pick coming out, or I don't think it's come out yet. The Dark Pumpernickel out of Ohio. I do like this, man. I think if you got a hold of a pick of this, you might get more viscosity. You might get more mouthfeel. But there's nothing wrong with this shelfer. Yeah, doing some. Okay, good, dude. I'm telling you, I've had them for a long time, and they're probably an 8 out of 10 on condition. Donner, what's up? 24 in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, we'll get into this Russell's flight. Okay, Hellfire, great. Jason says it's dropping Friday. That should be, I wouldn't think, very expensive. If this one, I mean, I don't think this was on sale I think I was out the door at 42. But yeah, that email will be coming to the patrons. Yeah, this is not. I really do like this. At first, I was thinking, too earthy for me, but JG, there we go. Love to your lovely wife too, JG. Had a blast with her. Yeah, that nose is just freaking solid for the money. I mean, it's. I'll definitely get that one, Jason, because I'm trying to. What I'm setting up, guys, for the end of the year are basically not top 10 whiskeys of the year or anything like that, because I've done scotches and I've not bought much this year on scotch side. But I'm going to do picks. I've got a bunch of picks in here. I've got a bunch of stuff from all the different clubs, and I'm going to do a bourbon and a rye and see what wins in bourbon, what wins in rye, and that's it. And I think that'll be fun. That might be a little different than what some people are doing. So we're going to try it that way. God love my wife. She's on the front porch trying to hang a damn swing. Told her I'd help her. Why you skip what I said? Because I'm talking. Hang on. I missed it. Marty, I'm going to need to know in advance what I'm making everybody from. I'd say yes. Yes, you do. But no, I've been doing this little deal for a long time. I like this. All right, guys, we'll get into this. So what we've got, I've got and I've got the state on the bottom. I don't want to see it. And then I'll mix them up in front of you. Don't know what's what. All the proofs are the same. What are they, 110? Is that what they are? I can't remember. That's exactly right. So we've got, I'll get them off here and we'll go through them. Too much blasting at JG. Yeah, Bardstown was. I just wish I wasn't flying. You know what? I tell you what, flying saved me a ton of bottle money. I'll just say that, because I'd have bought that 16-year-old old granddad in a second and several other things. All right, let's put that over there. I kind of like it, little earthy it's on it. I'm usually not a big earth guy, but I'm digging that. All right. Let's get these over here. Mix them up a little bit. Doesn't matter because I don't know what's what. A, B, and C just designates what I go back to. So what we've got, as you saw in the thumb, we have North Carolina, South Carolina, and Louisiana. So we'll start with this one. This is the brand new bottle crack Wake County pick number 2. It is an 8-year, distilled in October of 15, bottled in August of 24. So that is that one. This other one is the Louisiana Kroger pick. It is a 8-year Tyrone Q. This one's a Tyrone F. I guess TYR-Q, and this one's just TYF. I guess those are the same. If not, floor 4. 8-year, distilled in November of 14, dumped April of 23. So I've had that in a little while. This is the one Greg MC found for me at Liquor by the Lake. It is a Tyrone K. So we got Q, K, and F. Wow, it's going to be floor 4, 9-year, distilled in 10 of 14, dumped April of 24. Boy, they sat on them for a while, didn't they, Greg? But anyway, all right. Guys, if you got some of them, let's sip along, get it going. Slapshot is here. Cheers. My ogre, I bet it did. Jeffrey did a good review of it today. I don't know how in the hell he got back and did the reviews he's put out, but I'm tickled he did. He does a good job. I need to give a shout out to Will the Thrill O'Neill. He'll probably be listening tomorrow at work. We had a great conversation and got to meet each other and everything and talk about when he watches and listens. And a lot of the time it's through his earphones at work. He can't watch. And I told him, well, I damn look better that way for sure. What's up, JP? 21 watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. Climbing the Patreon, guys. That the free, just jump on that. It'd be great. The numbers matter to me on that. Just you get the emails. Just get over and do it. Greg, I'd tell you which one it is, but I can't. So what we'll do, we'll go ABC, just like I've got them labeled. We'll start with A. There's that sweet cherry. Thing is, I don't have to guess proof, so I'm not going to try to pull that by any means. I'd say 110 is probably wheelhouse on that. Cherry note, I get that turkey funk, but nothing else. I mean, it's more kind of rickhousey, soft cherry. But I think it's such a smooth nose. I think it's really cool. Yeah, very smooth on the nose. Light heat. Guys in chat, tell me what you get when you drink these Russells, if you can remember, if you're sipping on it now with me. Tell me what notes you pull, and let me see if we get close. That's just really soft. I'm not getting hardly much alcohol heat or anything on it. They've been poured for about 10 minutes, but the cap's been on them. Daggone you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You can't do that. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. JG, thank you. All right, caught up. Perfect. 45 entries so far. Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, let's have a taste of letter A. Woo! Mid-late palate. First drink. Heat bomb. That came a little thin. I don't know why that hit me thin. Yeah, definitely a thinner expression of a Russell's I think I've had. But I do like the back end finish. The back end finish is giving me little crusty pie notes, little vanilla. Not really cooked vanilla, but kind of a little bit of icing, maybe just a touch. Almost fruity. That's really good. I don't want to drink all of it at once. We got to keep going through. Grip it on, see in that area. Damn right he does. Nobody says it's fun. I'm just waiting for him to thank me for the gift. Oh, I never got it. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I loved it, dude. It was amazing. It was awesome. Katie wore the mustache. There's pictures of that. We've got, I think I sent you those. Got the glass back here. And yeah, I loved it, dude. You killed it. Oh, I love the big glass too, man. Jenny kind of confiscated that from me. Wore the socks home too, by the way. Yeah, Top Dog's always, he takes care of me, even from clothing to coupons to facial hair. I mean, guys, if you want to take his job, you got to beat that. Just saying. Top Dog lies. Top Dog, I got this. Oh, yeah, Tommy's sitting right there. I opened it in front of a bunch of people, like you told me. Tommy D. Bam. That's right. Cheers, buddy. So good to meet you too, man. I was so tickled. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, he's good. He's kind of all back in. Let me make that note down here. See if anything else changes here. Back in finish. Vanilla cherry, like I said, just like everything else. Not blowing me out of the water on A. All right, let's go to B. See what we get now on B. He said he sent used underwear. Well, I about needed that on the plane. That's a nice nose. I'm going to keep A out so I can start comparing a little bit. B's definitely more vanilla forward. Vanilla bean. Yeah, it was, man. No joke. Sure. Oh, I know. I got a picture of that with him. Yeah, doing that. Close on the nose. A little more spicy on A than B. B's almost got a citrus feel. Citrus front on the nose. Then you get you get a little bit of a soft rye spice. Oh, that's pretty solid. Somebody needs to be tagged. Who is? That's probably Greg. Let's see. Shit, I can't open it. Yep. Greg, damn you. 15 for the MC. Thank you, buddy. Whiskey Nose. So those shoes are Jeter 643. Brand new, only about. See, that's about my damn luck. I'll just wear them whenever I wear a Yankees jersey. But thank you. Hey, I appreciate you looking that up because I wouldn't have any idea. And do you remember, does it say how old they are, what year? It was before he retired. I know that. Yeah. Oh, B is smooth heat, late front, all the way to finish. I think B right now on pallets winning a little bit. That's the damn truth, man. It's 2005. Golly. 20 years. Damn it. Here we go. I know this is going to be good. I knew it. I knew it. I know you. I do, Greg. Appreciate it. Katie, did you get that 15 for the MC? Jeters, oh my God. The trash connects to me. It's now full. I love that palette. I love B. B is so good. B is so, getting that, like I said, I'm getting like a citrus finish, almost like a honey note. Not a lot of funk on B. Back to A. A's just a little more spicy. A lot more spicy. I'm going to circle spicy on A. Love the citrus and the late, the start late front all the way to the finish on the palette for B. Then we'll hit C and see what we get on it. Yes, they did. Absolutely. Hawks at the Brewer game, I think, tonight, watching that disaster. I don't know if they've started yet. Yes, thank you, Katie, as always. Yeah, every dollar's an entry, guys. I'm going to do just to kind of keep it like that. Not a strong nose on C as A and B, but still very good. I think, yeah, I've got that up there. God, that is flat as a Coke Zero. Wait a minute. Little finish rises there. Little finish come in and made it a little tangy. Little tang action. Now I'm getting that little bit of citrus, but not much. It was completely dead front mid palate. Completely dead. Yeah, guys, if you're wondering what these are, it's a North Carolina, South Carolina. That's the South Carolina, Louisiana, and North Carolina. The North Carolina and the South Carolina are brand new cracks tonight. Thank you guys for supporting this. I really do appreciate it. One more taste to see, because right now on the palate, it's flat ass, just not good. Oh, Top Dog. They probably don't know. I don't think, but it's been so busy. The Bourbon Jerk and the Turks have their decanter. Just wanted to let you know. And I can say for them, they were extremely tickled with those. And I do appreciate you doing all that for me. Flat. Now, wait a minute now. That's a little cherry rye now on that one. Now, I do remember the Louisiana one here when I first got into it. Daniel H. got me that one. I wasn't a fan of it, and I think he got robbed one, and it wasn't knocking our socks off. So this one's kind of flat on the palate. That's right, Greg. I'll tell you, yeah, it won't. No, I promise you it's not. I think definitely this is the Louisiana one, unless it's changed in the last 8 months. I think it's since I've had it. Yeah, it's not bad. It's sweet. I mean, it's not rotten by any means. It's probably the least favorite, and there's probably 4 more up there that I have. That one's just not rocking it for me, so I'm gonna give it third place. Yeah, it's just flat Coke Zero, man. And the nose is just kind of, it's there. The nose is good. It's a little earthy on the nose, but it's not, going to make you say, I wouldn't drink this again by any means. It's smooth. I'm really digging this damn. Golly, butterscotch freaking bomb, man. Sorry to get off course. This has been open for a bit now. The old dark pumpernickel. My damn redneck ass about it can't even say that right. Dark pumpernickel. Dark pumpernickel. How much pumpernickel could a pumpernickel pump if a pumpernickel could pump wood? Top dog, I'll add some rusty bolts. Hell yeah, man. My wife will dig that. Heck yeah. What's on me? I've already spilt. That's just grease. Probably Top Dog's ass spilling grease on my shirts. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, it's earthy now comparing to this. All right. Back to B and A, so we got to pick a winner. I like B. B's that citrus, fruity zest. It's very good, very clean. There's not a lot of guessing on B. B's okay. Okay. I'll tell you what, Greg. I guarantee John Cloud. What's going on? You're a butterscotch freaking damn right. Mother truckers. Ow! Don't you dare ruin. Oh, don't you worry. I wouldn't. I think that's probably sweat. Titty sweat there. Sorry. Yeah, that's very good. Let me go to A, then we'll get a winner. Then I'll open it up if anybody wants to jump on. I just really wanted to do this. Greg busted his ass to get me that one, and then I've had that. I don't remember. Maybe Russ got it for me. Hell, he's gotten me so much shit. I need to get stuff to him. That Wake County, I don't know. A, very light, sweet cherry. No late palate heat. No mid late, yeah. Back to B. Maybe there'll be some. Hey, dude, that ain't no joke. Uh-oh. Brian's texting me. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. Is that metal? Bourbon Engineer? Or is that wood? That's pretty cool, regardless. Back to A. Sorry, guys. I know this gets boring sometimes, but I really wanted to do this bad. Aluminum. Wow. That's really cool. The David Bays. I know. I've got all kinds. Did you get any confirmation, John, on the Bourbon van? Boring. Go watch 210. Okay. Watch Andy bust Todd's ass and hear your 15 seconds of the song you heard 42 times the week before. I can't help it. I thought it was funny. Great shot. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Katie, 10 for great shot. Thank you so much. Katie, what do you want to do here shortly? You just want to email me the link to the wheel? Or you can just tell me who won. That way I don't have it at all. I'd rather do it that way. And I know you'll say either way's fine because you're the best. A's a little more drying than B, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna let a little bit of a cat out of the bag. Jeffrey 21090 show doesn't have technical difficulties. Oh, are they going tonight, Joe? I haven't seen a thumb for them. If not, we'll just keep going. Whiskey knows whichever's easy. Okay. I can just let you do it. I'll just let you spin it when it's time. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go subscriptions. I don't know if Todd and Andy are going tonight at all. Yeah, they are. No, wait a minute. Yeah. Yep, 9 p.m. Patreon panel open bar. Boy, that'll suck. Oh, Jason just released 42 minutes ago the C924. Greg, you were asking me about that earlier, so there's one we can watch and see if it's even worth the damn chase. But what I was getting at with Jeffrey, let me get back to this, to the whack. CA Scotty's here, man. Cheers, man. Sorry about the time. I know I try to wait as long as I can. Wack called out a couple channels about doing what are your unicorns and how do you get them. And so I'm kind of doing a little bit of a take of what they did, or what he did is, to me, unicorns anymore aren't, BTAC and Pappy and E.H. Taylor still is a little bit for me, but like Masters Keep, Old Carter basically doesn't exist anymore, so that's kind of irrelevant. But like for me, it's more on a few scotches from a couple places. I'm not going to let it all out of the bag. It won't be worth watching, which it won't be anyway. But these, I'll let you know, that is one of them. That is a unicorn for me, in my opinion. I love them. If I can do it, I can't turn it down. Ed found one. No, it wasn't Ed. It was Travis Roberson found one inside Louisville for me. And I told him, I said, man, I can't put it in the bag. And so I didn't get it. I did see a Kentucky Spirit pick while I was there, but like I said, I was flying. I couldn't put anything hardly in the bag. I got my Mash and Journey Great Bottle here, and the one I got Joe Graves, and that new riff I bought. That's it. That's all I came home with. Can anyone fill me in on Wild Card? I don't know, Joe, if it's the issues, the inside issues with family. But when I went by there, I went into Justin's House of Bourbon Thursday afternoon, and I was asking him about Brian Booth and Jay, and neither one of them work there anymore. That I think he said Jay works at Neat now, and Booth, I don't know where the hell he's at, but I don't know. And I said, I was telling the guy at Justin's, I said, it looks like that there's nothing in there anymore. And he goes, I don't know. I said, because it looks like it's dusty. The blinds are down. But he's like, yeah, very seldom. He goes, Mark was here earlier today, but he left. And I don't even know if they have the locker program anymore. I don't know. I don't know who you would ask that. I don't know. I don't want to give any information that is wrong, but I don't know. That's just what their next door neighbor told me. Be solid, man. B's got more back end heat. I don't know if I like that more or A's got more back end heat than B does. I don't know if I like that more or not. Yeah, that's just what he said. Yeah, that's smooth. I think B's my favorite. I really do. I'm going to go with one there. 2 on A. Just so more mouth-filling on 2. This is hard. Hey, guys, my store did get some more of the 6-year Ben Holiday, I guess the Rick House proof this week. If anybody doesn't have that and has been looking for it, just email me and I'll hook you up. Oh, this is tough. What a good problem, and this is fun. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's boring as hell for most, but like I said, I've got some good blinds coming. I wanted everybody to get back home and situated before I started doing their blinds, and they could participate and be here and stuff like that. I may do next week. I may do Ed's next week. Yeah, that's the best way to say it. Yeah. Thank you, David. Yeah, man. Good Lord, it's bad. Even Southwest Virginia around Damascus is really, really, really bad. I think they give. Here's what I hope. Here's what I hope is that they give this number of 1,000 or plus people that they say are missing. I hope that's just because they don't have cell phone service and they're okay, but they haven't been able to get in contact. Corvette Trey and Trey Larkin, they're Corvette Trey's 40 minutes from where the bridge is washed out. So the mashing drum, that's unfortunate. Huh. I've never had that. Jenny would always wanted to try it. There's Trey. My family got lucky. Lots around us. Yeah, this is what we're doing, guys. It doesn't matter, with everything back home. But Jason, maybe I don't know if I don't know if I have the viewership or whatever, but I'd really like to do something for maybe the Red Cross back there or something. I know we do a million freaking shows like that, but all of them are pretty much worth it. I don't know what to do. Maybe we can coordinate something, because I feel like I've got to do something. I know Trey can help me. Corvette Trey can help me. We'll figure something out. I think B's the one, guys. The finish on it is just so cinnamon, cherry. Ace just hot finish, but I like it. I do like it. It gives you something to fall for. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can. Yeah. I think so. Just make it a huge group effort. Like one big channel does it, and then we all jump on and talk and whatever. Yeah. I hope I am too, man. I swear I do. Hey, Peter. Good to see you, man. That's what I've been told. When I worked at DOT back in Virginia, we had a flood in Southwest Virginia. What it is, what people don't understand, some people think a flash flood is when the creek crests the road and it gets a little deeper where you can't see the lines anymore and you can't cross it. That's not a flash flood. A flash flood is elevated water that flows, and it hits a dam of some sort, whether it's a culvert, debris, or something like that, and builds up behind it until the pressure releases this, and then it releases downhill. And then that's what carries you off. You can be inside your house, never know until you hear it hit your back wall, and you're gone. And maybe you survive, maybe you don't, but that's a flash flood. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Sorry for the lesson, but that's, David, I took a couple days off to help a little. I could. Urban Tennessee did. Asheville got hit hard. I know it's bad. I watched reels of it today and cried at my desk. I'm not kidding. That district down there near the river in Asheville, where you could kayak and go to the little breweries and stuff, it's gone. I mean, literally, it's gone. 27 watching, guys. Thank you. We'll cut it off here shortly, Katie. Katie put it up there in the chat, guys. What we're going to give away is a sample of each of these. And if you've not had this dark pumpernickel, I'll throw some of that into. So we'll just do that, Katie. We'll do 4 samples tonight. I know y'all are sampled out. I get it. JG told me, need more bottles, less samples. I agree, but I don't really have anything I can get here that you don't already have. Yep. Oh, I know. Trey, I'm going to look. I appreciate you sending them, but I think that damn hospital was 3/4 underwater. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I think we're good. I enjoy samples over bottles. Why I can do them. Okay. I like that point. What did Greg say? I was around oh, wow. Heavy rain in the mountain. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. They take over. Absolutely take over. All right. In last place, letter C. It's on the bottom, which state it is. It's not horrible. It's just a little bitter and earthy to me, just a shade. In first place, Glass B. That's a smooth, little butter action, a lot of caramel, a lot of start to finish citrus notes. I still pull that citrus, man. I don't know if I've ever really gotten. This is gonna be good. Marty, why are wives like hurricanes? I'd have to. You got to tell me. I like it. Northwest. What's going, Mark? What's going, buddy? Got to tell me, Joe. I like it. Put it up here. A second place. Saw a little book today too. $150. Greg, I need you to call me tomorrow. Me and Russ might be on to something. Got some insight because they start off, oh my God, sucking and blowing, and then they take your house away. Holy shit, that's pretty good. Oh, yeah. You know what, Joe? That's like, I love it when you're here. I do. It means so much. But you telling me stuff like that reminds me and you over in 21090's chat, trying to run the whole thing and try to, keep Todd and Andy somewhat entertaining. You know what I mean? Just kind of, yeah. Me and Joe work hard when we're over at 21090. We work hard. Yeah, Trace Joe Graves. Awesome. Katie's probably like, yeah, I hear you. I need a damn haircut. I don't know what this toupee look I got going on here is, but Mets win game 1. Hawk won't be happy. Is it Mets, Brewers, Jason? Is that who it is? I was too busy worrying about the Lions last night and trying to go to bed, which they pulled it off. Yeah, okay. All right, guys, let's do the unveiling. In third place, letter C. No surprise there. It's the Greg McDonald bottle. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It is the Louisiana Kroger bottle. Kroger Louisiana Beverage Steward. Tyrone Q, floor 4. 8-year. Let's see if you can get on that. That's it right there. Boom. There she blows. Dead last. But that's okay. Like I said, guys, it's not bad. It's not bad. I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers. I think it's unique. I think that's a good way to put it. That kind of goes with that blue note that I got from everybody, the Jeffrey and the Turks and Darrell and Kelsey and everybody. It's very unique and a little earth to it, and that's what that was. You think you work hard, try me. Second proof, which I can't get through all the complaints. It's like you can't. Yeah, JG, we work harder than yep. That's right, Sugar Kitty. The mildew mud smell was around. Oh, I can't. You know what, Greg? I never thought about that because that mud is so wet and it only dries so much per layer. Whew. You know what, man? Y'all know I'm a pretty damn religious dude, and if you look at that flood stuff, and you look at these fossils and stuff that we're finding now, that's how it works. Sorry. Anyway, enough of that. Joe, I thought it was because they come in fast and wet, and then you pretty damn nailed that too. All right, second place was letter A. Letter A. Smooth. A lot of back-end spice finish and zero anything wrong with it. I do like it. I think this will open up and get even better as we go on through it. I may throw it in a blind with others, turkey stuff down the road. I do like it. But like I said, 2 of these are bottle cracks. It's probably not fair, but it is. So our stuff gets thrown out. Yep. All right. 2. A was 2. All right. Wow. That is the Greg McDonald awesome bottle Lake Twister. See if you can see that, guys. This is from Liquor by the Lake. You can see it down here. Pretty cool little Nintendo plug. 9-year. This one was 8-year. Bottled in May of 24. Greg, that's crazy. That thing was bottled 4 months, man, before it got to us. And in first place was Glass B, the new bottle from North Carolina. 6'6" from North Carolina. Yeah, man, this is a Tyrone F 8-year. So we got 2 8s and a 9. So I get the kick. There you go. Wake County number 2. What's funny is I never saw the fucking Wake County number 1. But if my buddy hadn't texted me and said, hey, do you want this? I wouldn't have this one. Luther got me that one now that I think about it. But yeah, there you go, guys. We got North Carolina winning, South Carolina second, and of course, shitty ass Louisiana, LSU, coming in third. I sure wish Doug and Fred were here to see their ass get beat, but they didn't. The Mash of Drum hot take: Detroit versus New York Mets in the series incoming. Dude, you're out of your mind. Them two won't get well. I hate. My bottle was no, Greg. It's good. It's really good. Katie said, "Whiskey Nose, don't talk about that." Oh, I'm sure. Oh God, no. Lord God, LSU's the greatest team. Much as y'all do for me, no, they're great. They're great. I tell you what, may need to crack that. I know some people that are here that have it, but I also know some people that don't have it. Katie, Jason, if you're still here, do we know a status on bottle release for the Bardstown, or is it all gone? Did we buy them all? Because I may crack it in a second. Greg, thank you so much, buddy. That's good. It is really good. This is just you're comparing apples and apples here. Marty, do a rewind. Yeah, no kidding. Top Dog will definitely let me know in that staff meeting on Friday that we have that I really screwed up there. Okay, good. Yeah. How is it there? Kelsey's texting me. Let me see here. Sorry. He didn't know I was live. I said jumping. He was checking on me, man, checking on family and everybody back in East Tennessee and Western North Carolina. All right. I'm good. We got 28 watching. What do we want to pour? Do we want to open it up? Anybody want to jump on? We can do that. I've got what we got. We got 30 minutes for Todd Mandy jump on. Oh, here goes Top Dog wearing me out. Ooh, that's pretty cool. John, I just downloaded that and I will use it. But there's Kelsey, the D-Man Dime. Kelsey, your Glenn's right over there. You just can't see it. I'm sorry. I'll fix yours. Yes. Kelsey, I need to get with you. And I know y'all have big Monday night parties, but I want to, when I do your blind, like I told Jeffrey, I want to do it with you here if you can. And it doesn't have to be Tuesday night. We can do it a different night. But get with me whenever. That would be really cool, man. Anybody that sends one, I'd like to do that. These Wake County picks, man, I'm telling you, solid. Nothing wrong with them. Here we go. Copy. Let me see, guys. Here we go. You know what drives me? There we go, right there. Boom. Good deal. Perfect. Yeah, we'll go a little bit longer. Remember, Marty, you need to go through me to set the count. Yeah. You know what? That damn thing last week did that to me 2 or 3 times after I shared the link. That is so weird. It kicks me out. Maybe that's telling me something. Dude, you suck so bad it needs to kick you out. Good old Louisiana. I tell you what, Kelsey and Katie and Ethan and Jeffrey and Darrell, you think you know a lot sometimes, and we've sat down twice to go back into that Blue Note bottle. And Tommy will tell you, Bourbon Jerk will tell you that I thought it was just earthy, messy. I couldn't do it. And then when you all told me to hold on, go for unique and pull it, I did. Look at this guy. Let's see. Are you muted?
No.
I hear you. Good deal.
Do I need to talk?
No, you don't. Actually, you don't need to. Here, I'll show you what you need to do. Anyway, so yeah, that.
Fine. I'm going to pour something good.
All right, do it. But yeah, y'all told me to say, find the uniqueness of it. Don't throw it out the door. And that really opened me up. And that did help me go back to this Louisiana pick, because it to me was just fair. It just really didn't do it for me, but try to pick. So the finish of the uniqueness really does make it stick out. JG said, damn right. Yeah, Kelsey, just get with him whenever you can, buddy. I know you're busy. It's fine. We can work it out. And like I said, I don't need to hurry through any of them. They're here. DMC texted me today. I'm going to get his out probably tomorrow or Thursday. So if I can do that and get him scheduled, we'll be rocking and rolling. So, yeah. Corvette Trey, anything new at B&B? Any well or anything you can grab? Because this is all I've bought. I'll tell you what, I'll crack it next here with everybody.
Oh,
the Bourbon Engineer. I just now saw that.
Well, I knew if I used that name, I'd get in faster.
That's not fair, but that's funny.
True story.
Knob 18. How much is it? I don't have one, but I wouldn't do no damn. I don't. What's a fair price now for Knob 18? 175. I mean, it was 250, 285 before. I don't know. 180 is on the 10, so 200.
Now my neighbor's screaming at me.
Tell him to get back on his side of the damn fence. Oh, I wish I could unmute him right now. God, never mind. He's back.
No, I'm back. I had to mute it because I had to talk to Brian for a second.
269. Yeah, I'm good without it. I've got the 15, Trey. You have the 15. I'll send you some of that if you don't.
I think the 12's a lot better.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't. I've got 2 12 cask strengths, and I love the 12.
Me and the Bourbon Engineer got a couple of them, and one of them we hated, and we went and revisited it like 3 or 4 months later, and it just opened up. It was just still just as good. It was real good.
If I'm buying an 18, I'd do the Elijah Craig. Yeah, well, the only thing about the Elijah Craig's your proof. But it's okay. Nobody says you have to have 130 proof in every pour you drink. So,
but how many choices do we have on an 18-year-old nowadays? Not much.
Unless you go Scotch, and you don't have much there that's not crazy money.
I mean, Dickel, if you read the bottle, but only me and you like that, so nobody else does. So,
never had the 15, but I love the 12, so that's what I typically get. Okay.
Yep, the 12 is much better.
I did a 12-15 blind before we left Tennessee, and 12 hands. It wasn't like a ass beating, but 12 was very easily the winner for me.
Right.
I think once you got into the 15, it got more where they watered it down, that it took too much of the great 15 barrel note out of it.
Right.
To where it's like, what's the point at this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, you should have let it ride.
They did it to fill bottles, add in the water.
Brian, those pictures are great. John, this, I'm just going to tell you, is
that came in. Yeah, but that came in chipped.
Huh?
Remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care about. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But no, I want like, whenever I get some more money, I'm gonna send you another box, and I want half Top Dogs and half of these. The greatest picker in the world.
The other thing. Now you may forget. If anybody's looking for Glens right now, Walmart has them for $29
for 6-pack.
Yeah, for a 6-pack, which is the lowest I can find right now.
I think we're going to win that bourbon van, John. I'm just saying.
I think so. Like I said, I know I got it in there, and I got the confirming email from you.
I loved it, Jason. I think the finish. I've not cracked this one because I didn't crack it because, of course, I was getting on an airplane. But, I love the finish. It had a beautiful rye spice, and I almost got a weird – I don't know who it was it Tommy Bourbon Jerk I was talking to, but I was getting a really cool, weird coffee note, which kind of threw me kind of like into left field on it, which was good. I liked it. But no, I love it. And everything new I've got here. That's the Dusty Dan, and that's the Bardstown, and then that's the Merle's pick, and then stuff tonight. I think it's great. Hey, Jason, from the time that was dumped till you tried it again, did it hold its form for you, or did it change at all? And if you're busy, that's okay too. JG said, Bourbon Jerk, I need to finish bottles. Yeah, no kidding. Tiff's, oh, what? Where'd it go? I just lost it. Oh, here it is. It was. That's exactly right. You know what? It's amazing. I remember where I parked, but I remembered that. That's so good.
But also know that women have far more superior taste in notes than we do.
Yeah, well, no kidding. I think the first night we were there, yeah, it stayed pretty much the same. The finish seemed longer. Once I tried it on its own, it has an old school rye root beer for sure. I thought it was solid. I was talking to Dusty. We're talking about maybe in the spring. Things got to work out. So there's nothing in stone yet, but Dusty mentioned a Green River pick that I could be part of. And if it works out, great. And if it falls through, something else will happen. But I can drive that. I think I probably should have drove this one. I could do half and half. It's 9.5 hours from here, but my family back in Northeast Tennessee is halfway. So I can rent a car, and that way I can buy whatever the hell I want, which I don't.
Or you can stop at my house.
Well, that's, you know what, John? Here's the thing. I didn't realize this till me and Katie and Darrell and Kelsey were talking, and Jeff Thursday night late. But I got into Bardstown at noon. Well, shit, you were only 2.5 hours from me.
Yeah, but I can understand why you chose not to come here.
No, hold on a minute. There was no reason I chose. It was because I was too damn stupid to realize it was that close. It didn't make. I never thought about it.
Marty, that Bardstown pick right above your head. Cheers, great shot. Yes.
Cheers.
So, I really like a sample of that, and the answer is yes, John. I'll send it to you. Thank you very much, Marty.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to be assertive. I'm practicing being a boss.
You know better.
I'm practicing being a boss.
No, well, hey, I need some leadership around here. Between you and Great Shot, I'd be all downhill. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing pretty good. It's warming up again down here.
No shit, it is here too after this shit.
Here also in Nashville.
Yeah, it's at least it's in the 60s in the morning. So 60s, low 70s. It's not bad. 90s, upper 90s in the afternoon, but I'm prepping for F1 with the race coming up shortly, toward the end of the month.
I still want to go see one of those.
I've been over there a couple of times.
Which is the one that runs through downtown Nashville? I don't think that's F1, is it?
That I don't know.
Yeah, I forget what series that is that runs through downtown Nashville. They go around the stadium, over the bridge, through the city, over the bridge, and back.
Oh, okay. This one that it's coming up next is at Circuit of the Americas down here in Austin.
Okay. Yep.
And I think that track is like I want to say a little over like 3 1/4, 3
right
1/2
here,
mile
right
track.
here's who can tell you. Right here's
It's
the guy can tell you all of it.
It's an IndyCar race in Nashville.
Okay.
Guys, we'll go 5 more minutes on the giveaway. We're going to do a sample of all three. And if you want the pumpernickel, I'll throw it in. But just tag Katie and Ethan, and we'll run it here in a minute. Because, we've got about 20 minutes for 2:10.90.
Yeah, they do a bunch of different races down here. They got the NASCAR race they do down here.
Yep.
The MotoGP, those guys. I think they do IndyCar stuff, some of that, or some race like that down here. A few other ones. And then the biggest one is the F1 race, and it's just a huge crowd. Holy crap!
Well, NASCAR does their award banquet down here, and I don't know if you've been in Nashville to see how short Broadway is, but they do burnout competitions just to get the crowd going. And that's because when COVID was here, there was no restrictions. So everybody was coming to, down to this area.
Oh, yeah. I've been to Nashville plenty of times.
Yeah. So just imagine NASCAR on Broadway doing burnout competition and donuts.
Is this Bardstown pick? Is it based? Never mind. It's it. Go ahead. Talk amongst yourselves. I was going to say, is it an origin series? But it is. I remember I was talking to Steve, and he told me it was. But, yeah, it's good. Would love to visit COTA someday.
Yeah, it's Coda. Yeah, I live 20 minutes from it.
Katie, where were you at on the entries? And we may just go ahead, and that way y'all can go on or feel free to jump in, derail anybody.
Oh, cheers, Rail.
That's good, man. That was our first drink of the night on Friday.
That's good, but I don't know anybody want to really hunt it. Oh, I'm sipping.
I ain't found one of those in 3 years.
Yeah,
non-existent.
I don't hardly ever see them on the shelf around me. I did see Weller 12 and picked up a couple of those.
God.
Yeah, Weller 12 hit this area. Not so much on the shelves, but behind the counters for a lot of stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one spot that was on the shelf, and then another spot that was behind the counter. But he also had some other stuff behind the counter because I know that guy, and it's pretty much overpriced. I mean, he had a Russell's 15, but he wanted like $5.99.
And no, that's B&B store.
Yeah, it's up to me for $3.99. I'm like, no, still no.
You told me that, Craig. You got me. 86 entries. All right, 86 entries, guys. We'll cut it off in a minute. Get in now, and we'll spin it.
Well, that's why I always tell everybody visit the same store and become friends with the owner, because what's nice is like the Russell's 15 I got at retail, everything, the Michters I get at retail. But you know what? I go there every Thursday. We do samples. And the thing is, the best thing that came out of it, we became best friends with me and the store owner. So it's like everything that comes in, like this week. I got to keep this a secret. Like he goes, I got 3 Coy Hills in.
Katie,
said,
10 for CA.
I said, okay, I'll take one. But I'm trading it for a Corbin Cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 210.90 pick one?
No, I don't know which one he's going to get yet. I told him I want a store pick out there from California, so that he's going to look this week and send me a bunch of options of what Corbin Cash is going to give me for that Coy Hill.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I've not tried Coy Hill.
It's extremely good, but I love Corbin Cash.
Hey, Mark, I tell you what I may do. Next few weeks, if you get over to this place, you know what it is. They're offering you.
Yeah, Nancy. Yeah.
If you can grab me the October, and I'll just pay you for that and that Springbank.
Okay.
And if you need a two sleeve box, I'll just send you one.
Okay. I don't think I've got one. I got a single.
Well, I tell you what, I'll try to find. I'll see what I can find. There's Krista, you beautiful lady. You. Cheers. So good to spend the weekend with you and Tip.
Remember, Marty, you don't send empty to your boxes. They have to.
It'll be something in it. Don't worry. Mark knows. I ain't gonna shit the bird that carries a turd in his pocket. I'll tell you that right now.
We'll trade them out then.
That's right. Deal. What I need to get you, Mark, I need to get some more of these damn Tennessee Taster ryes that came out.
Okay. Well, I'm good with about any good Scotch or maybe a good peated one.
I can't tell you. That Glengoyne 12-year I bought for $35 was about the last one.
Heck yeah.
Look at that. I'm so glad she's here. That makes me smile. Yeah. You start knowing these people like we do, Mark, on here, and then when you get to meet them face to face, it just puts a smile on your face and warms your heart.
Yep.
Heck yeah. All right, Katie. I guess we're ready whenever you are. I'm just going to let you spin it, and you tell me who it is, or jump on. That'd be fine too. But I know y'all probably roasting a shit ton of coffee, and that is you just focus on that for sure.
Yeah,
such a great weekend.
Smells like coffee. This one smells like coffee too.
You know what was funny was 2 nights we were there doing bottle shares. Case like, hey Marty, I've got the coffee over here, and I was like, yeah, I need to try some of this blend for this weekend. And then people started coming up to me and hey Marty, and I forgot it was there. I never drank the first cup of coffee of Katie and Ethan's while I was there, and I thought about it when I got deboarded twice on the airplane. Like shit, I missed the coffee twice.
Dang,
Tommy motherfucking D. That was a good dude right there, man. Hey, look here. Hey, did you see that, John?
Thanks. Well, I met Tommy for the first time. Me and Brian pull into NBC, and the first thing I said, "Oh, there's Tommy D walking up the staircase." And the next thing I rolled down my window and I screamed his name. He had no clue who I was. He thought he was a celebrity.
He always thinks he's a celebrity, and he'll tell you he's a celebrity. And then in my eyes, he is a celebrity.
Oh, I agree with you.
Damn right. Tommy and Vic and Ed, that was the California crew, and I enjoyed being around them. I really did. God, this is good. I think Jason nailed it with that. Tiffany nailed it with the coffee finish, and then Jason nailed it with the old school rye. I'll get y'all some of it. I'm not planning on doing any killing of it.
I hope not.
No.
I want to taste it.
I got you, man.
Well, that's a nice shirt you're wearing. I can understand.
I still want the button up with the big top dog right here.
Oh, that's a tough one.
And then I think you have one, John, don't you, with the big top dog on the back.
Then Adam Shelton has one of the Dickie work shirts like I.
That's what I'm talking about. The button up with the collar.
Yeah.
Yeah, the short. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But but here's the thing I want. I want it in black.
Oh my God, you're picking a lot.
Well, I mean, hey, who do you work
Christmas
for?
is coming.
That's right. Joey B, Marty, I got dark caramel coffee, vanilla, mint, and cola on the Bardstown Blitz. Yeah.
Marty, I just don't know if I can fit a shirt in your box with all the other stuff that you ordered tonight.
You know, I know I'm a piece of shit. I get it. I know.
You got toothpaste. You got a valet parking sticker.
I did.
You got a Jersey Mike sandwich.
Bag.
Yep.
I like whiskey and maybe 3 people, and here's the 2 of the 3 right here, and Jody might be the 3rd.
There you go.
I don't know what else I sent you. I just load my garbage into your bag. You did? Did you honestly wear the socks?
Yeah, I wore them on Sunday.
Just...
Here, I'll tell you why. I've got a brand new pair of Saucony running shoes. They were like $160. And I wore them all weekend, and only one pair. I had like 3, of course, pairs of socks, but 2 of the pair would ride down, and it would rub my heel.
Yep.
So I wore NC State gym shorts home, kind of like these Tennessee ones. Yeah. And I had them damn light brown socks pulled up about halfway with those. And after I got them on, I was like, well, worst case scenario, either Brian or John had them on. So they're pretty clean dudes.
So great shot. When I'm making a box for Marty, I literally go through every drawer in the house. And then
it's a mystery.
I go to a sock drawer. I grab a pair of socks from them.
Yeah.
This was a pair of tan dress socks I put in there. I go in another drawer. I found a toothbrush from, we're going to say,
look at this,
from a hotel. I found deodorant. You had pretzels from Delta. I went through all my good stuff and sent them. But he doesn't appreciate it.
Katie, thank you.
David.
That's awesome. David Bays is our winner.
Congratulations, David.
David, you know how to email me, whiskeynose21@gmail.com, and I'll get this stuff out to you next couple of days. I'm about caught up.
He definitely knows because he's, the complaint line.
Yeah. But no, I've got this shelf here. How's it like this? That'll go here.
There you go. That'll balance it out.
Yeah, for the glasses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's perfect for glasses.
Yeah, it was. We actually used it in Kingsport at the other house when we were there. So, and then I've got like a 3-tier little metal shelf, just like my black one. So it'll work. And like John says, I have such a shaky ass table, and he's right. If I put this here, it doesn't.
Right.
So I'm digging it. I feel comfortable now. I'm ready to go. I've got most everything in here.
And I definitely like the less clutter.
Yeah, I do too. I like those 2 shelves. There's one here and one over there. And then I've got rye, scotch. You can't see this shelf up here, but that's all heavy duty scotch up here.
But every time I watched, I thought that shelf was going to collapse.
Shane told me 2 years ago, hey man, those shelves, you can't count on them. Well, it doesn't matter.
You can't.
They're full in here now, but they never did. So whatever. Be a good way to buy more bottles if they break.
Yeah, explain that to the wife.
I made mine. The wood is some red oak. It's like a curly red oak I got from my dad, and I cut it in Kentucky. Made the boards, and then I planed them off here. And then I got some the brackets are some pretty decent heavy duty brackets I got from Home Depot.
That, like you said, those shelves have a meaning because you did them yourself.
Yeah. Well, and they're red oak. They're not going to break.
Yep. No.
Oh, hold on. Pardon me. The freaking legend is here. Will the Thrill O'Neill. You, guys, I'm just telling you, you will not, Katie and Ethan will vouch for me. You will not find a nicer dude in the world than Top Dog. Will O'Neill.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
I'm just saying. Will the Thrill. It thrilled me to get to hang out with you a couple times this weekend. It's funny, man. You see these names in chat, then when you finally get to put a face with them, it makes a world of difference.
Yeah, but it's weird is you put your names in chat and all that. Then when you meet them, it's like you've known them forever.
Yeah.
I met Darrell, who was awesome. Met Kelsey, and I met Jeff, and I go, "You're not a great hugger." And I just walked away from him. He was
Oh,
like,
dude, listen. When I went up to Jeff and told him I was leaving, because I stayed at a separate hotel on Saturday night, I didn't stay till 9 o'clock because I had to be up at 3:30 to go back, whatever.
Yeah.
But when I hugged Jeffrey Bob, it looked like two women that probably had known each other for 45 years and didn't want to say goodbye. And people were looking at us, and I was telling Jeffrey, I was like, I'm a hugger, and he goes, I'm twice the hugger you are. So let's just let it ride, buddy.
So maybe when I hugged Jeff, he wasn't drunk enough.
He was dressed as when was it?
Macho
Saturday?
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he came in. It was just an okay hug. I wanted something that blew me off my feet and raised my leg up off the ground. I'm like, that's not a good hug.
That's me.
Then I got the Bourbon Engineer. I don't know. I never hugged Brian, but he's a good guy.
Hold on a minute. Let me call him. I'll tell him you need a hug.
Who, Jeffrey?
No, Brian.
Brian's right here.
I ain't hugging his ass.
Oh, he said, what? That sack of shit won't show his face but once every 6 months.
No, he literally just walked over.
Mm.
I can't. I was in my sweatshop, Top Dog Industry sweatshop.
I got him working next door.
Ah. Yeah.
It's the only way I can get him to come over is when I'm on his live stream, so he has to come over.
Good. I tell you what, Mark, I think me and you talked about it in the past here the last couple months, but I think we're getting on this rye kick, man.
A little bit more. I'm drinking a little bit more rise. I've been on the Scotch kick for, I don't know, a year and a half or something now.
Yeah.
And I'm still liking that a lot. I mean, like most of this shelf right here from that corner this way, it's all Scotch. And it's starting to get about too deep, most of it now. But I like them. I mean, I like the lighter ones. Some of them are more proofy than others, but
I'll get up in a minute and I'll tilt that camera where you can see. I mean, 3/4 of my Scotch, the Black Arts, Campbelltowns, and all that. A lot of the Ardbegs and Kilhomans are over there. But I mean, these are my Glen Scotias, Caden Heads, and Lafroigs, and I mean, it's just shit everywhere. But it's good. Yeah. I know where everything's at for once.
Yeah. See, there's some Kilhoman, Brooklotti, Art American.
We need to get us another Lecheg 18.
Yeah.
That baby goes fast when you get into it. Hey, John, do you have?
Charlotte 18 was good too.
What's your highest proof Jack Daniel's barrel proof rye?
Ooh, I'm probably over the 140 on a couple, I believe.
Did you say over 140?
I think so.
I've been until I didn't realize. I'm sure Jason or somebody told me they make them in hazmat, but I started looking about 2 weeks ago.
I think 143.
I think mine's, I don't know where it's at in here right now, but I think it's 134. But I'd like to find, and a lot of them are 128s. I see a lot.
No, in this house, unfortunately, all old fashions have to be 130 plus in the Jack Daniel Rise. And I mean, she has a couple bottles.
Yeah, I only got one, and it's 129.2.
I think. I don't remember.
We're probably close to 30 in this house. And I scored 2 more this weekend.
I got a pick I'll get for you that's here. What's the status on that Green River pick, John, you just did? Do you know?
We got one that was bottled on 9/16 that should hit the store this week. And the other one was for Barrels of Hope last week.
Okay.
So that's for the group.
I'm Barrels of Hope, but if you can reach out for the other one, just save it for when I come down there this spring or something.
I scored right now. I'm close to over 15 Green River single barrels because I was able to do. I was able to score a lot last week.
Hey, Greg, that was at the distillery this week, and the bottle I wanted more than anything was the old Granddad 16 year at 210, but I could afford it because I didn't really buy anything else but this Bardstown, but I just didn't want to put it in a freaking suitcase, man. Will O'Neill, Whiskey knows you back in Tennessee. I'll drive up and visit your family. Will, I left. I'm in Raleigh now. I left Tennessee about almost 3 years ago, but I still got family there. Hey, dude, we'll work it out. Don't you worry. I'll go back. I got my mom and dad and the in-laws there and Top Dog's there. I can always sleep with John.
Marty, you're sleeping next door
with you next time.
You're sleeping next door.
I took 18 of them, Mark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You put 3. I put this bottle, the one I promised Joe Graves, and this bottle, and it was 47 pounds in my bag. So that was it.
Yeah, that's about the limit right there.
And you know what, though? That's okay. It's okay.
But it's just what?
It sucks, but
10 or 15 bucks more for the extra weight.
I'll be honest. Hold on a minute. I'll show you how much I love old granddad. That's 2007 unopened. Look at the color of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's special. So I love that everybody needs to go really. I'll post the link in a minute. Everybody needs to go watch Jeffrey's review of that 16 year because Tommy Bourbon Jerk brought it.
Muted.
Gave me a pour of it, and I was like,
I don't think I'd pay $200 for that. Though.
It's newer, but you get a great old musty, dusty feel off of it, and I'd like to have 2 of them for sure. And then the old Overhold, I think, is a 11 year this year.
Oh, okay. I
don't remember who sent me that. I don't know.
Oh,
anyway,
210.90 coming up shortly. Thanks.
Yeah,
a few minutes.
Yeah, but I don't want to go.
A few minutes late too, so you know.
I don't want to go. I still got to go fill this glass.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I think I'm gonna pour this dark pumpernickel rye again.
I love that.
I've never had it. I've heard people talk about it, and
the bourbon engineer just made a face because I know he's not a fan of it. He's shaking a finger at me. He's thinking, I'm going to go fill my glass and I'm going to come back with the verdict.
I like
it. Have you tried Mare Pingree? Why?
I have. I've only had Mayor Pingree 1 or 2 times, and the Bourbon Jerk through that killer bottle in the sample me and him did about 3 or 4 months ago when we did those blinds again to each other.
Mm.
If Tommy's still here, he can tell you what it was, but it was a single barrel.
Okay.
I did. My boy Kurt hooked me up. They're over there some freaking where. I got the new here. I'll show you, Mark. I got the new riff.
Oh, the single malt. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. I've got to get back into it, and then he got me the 6-year malted rye.
Oh, okay.
And it's okay. I just need them to work a little bit. But I do have some Evernorth picks back there. Exodus Rye and some of those from Cameron that I need to get into. But, yeah, I'm so far behind on these damn Hard Truth bottles they've sent. I'm going to try to shoot that tonight or tomorrow, which it ain't going to be tonight because I'm just telling you we're having a good time now. So,
yeah.
John, did you crack the birthday bourbon? Oh, shit.
No, I did not. She's in Italy, so she's not watching. No, I gave it to her. She's in Italy.
You did give it to her, you did not.
I did. She's in Italy tonight, and tomorrow she'll be getting on a plane going to Denmark and then Copenhagen and home on Saturday.
Dang.
Do you know what the number one toy company out of Denmark is?
Legos.
Damn right. Swear to God, he knew that. That son of a bitch. I thought I had him.
Do you know where their American office is, where they do all their production?
Nashville.
No, it's in Connecticut. It's
how the fuck would I know that?
Oh, just shut up. And you want to throw things at me, I'll throw them at you.
Katie, if I haven't told you thank you for tonight, thank you.
Katie, if I haven't told you, you look good in that mustache.
Listen, hey, the best part about that, John, was we did the picture that I sent you, and then she got up and walked straight over to Ethan and just started talking to him and waited for him to turn around.
And he didn't
His
know?
reaction was pretty damn funny because it was a little bit lighter than her hair color, but it was not quite dark enough for his red. It was just like in between perfect.
I sent Marty a mustache disguise kit, which I have several of those, Marty.
Hang on, I'll just send a picture to Mark because it's pretty damn freaking funny.
What?
Googly eyes too.
Yeah, and googly eyes.
Hold on, I'll see if. Hold on a minute. Maybe I can bring it up. I don't know if I can bring it up here.
You got to ask Katie if she wants it on the screen.
Katie will crack up, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Where's John? Top dog.
That's me.
Yeah, that's.
Do not show what I send you, because you know how we talk bad about people. Oh, never mind. I don't need anybody to hear what we're saying.
It's funny how chat on your computer, your text are not the same as what's on your phone.
Oh, so it cleans it up?
No, they're not all there.
Maybe is there like an all? Well, I don't know if there is an all function on the StreamYard. You know how on YouTube you have, you can see like top chat or all chat or whatever.
I don't know if I can. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can share this.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right, Gabe.
On more with lights.
Mr. Great Shot, he may need the sleeve for the 1.75.
I'm not sure if it would fit.
Tell them your neighbor's cut grass.
I haven't tried it.
You want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Next door, our neighbor has an electric lawnmower. He's cutting grass with headlights this time.
I've got an electric lawnmower and I freaking love it.
Yeah, but it's actually quiet. We thought it was a drone going by. It was actually him going back and forth with a lawnmower.
Yeah. I got one in the warehouse, never used it.
Well, it's funny because when I moved, everybody around me had these damn things. And I was like, what? Okay, they must work okay. And then I got on Facebook yard sale and I found one for $120 with the battery. And I was like, well, hell, if you go to Walmart and buy that little green man, whatever gas push mower, it's like $250. And I was like, well, So I bought it, went and got it, and I mowed the yard, and I got about 3/4 of the way done before the battery died. And I was like, well, shit, that's okay. It's not terrible. So I can hide the backyard to the next day, but nobody wants to wait till the next day. So long story short, I got on Amazon and found is it Amazon? Yeah, Amazon, and found the battery, bought it. It got here. I charged it. The next time I mowed, that battery did the whole yard.
Yeah, because it's a new battery.
Yeah, so I was like, this is great, man. Hey, Mark, you can literally take that lawnmower and hold it up in the air with one arm like that right there.
Yeah. Now, the one electric one that I've got,
Martin,
it was it's a plug-in. You have to plug it into an electric cord.
Oh, so you got to run with the cord?
But
extension?
Yeah, but Marty, remember,
my big yard.
It ain't gonna do for my yard. I got like 3.5 acres. I ain't pulling the electric cord.
You got to sit down and go.
Yeah.
Marty, not everybody is as strong as us. So don't assume everybody can lift the lawnmower with one hand. Okay, so just be careful. I don't need no more complaints. I realize we look like wrestlers, or ex-wrestlers.
That sumo or
It's funny, man. This dark pumpernickel finishes
It's good.
just that little dusty note of earth, and I dig it. I normally don't. That's a big reason why I don't like Remus. The Remus bottles is because they come across a little bit earthy for me on the finish. Not
I don't
so
like
much like Remus Repeal or the Remus. What's that other one?
I don't like Remus, but I almost got kicked off the barrel pick on Tuesday night because I said I did not like Discovery 12.
You don't like it, or do you not think it's as good?
I don't think it's as good. It did not put me into another. It was just okay.
I had 2 tastes of it, John, this weekend, and the only thing that I guess disappointed me the most about 12 was when you're dealing with consistently old barrels of turkey,
Yep.
you should have a stronger viscosity, thickness, mouthfeel than what it gave you. And that didn't make sense to me. I got the same mouthfeel and everything off the 11, but you're dealing with older turkey on the 12, I do believe, if I'm not wrong, for the same amount of money. So
for me, it just disappeared too fast. It was real good, but I reached for the glass too quick. I was searching for something. It was like, wait a minute. And I picked up the glass and I'm like, why am I going real quick into this glass? It's not, it didn't hold.
I promised I wouldn't say who, and I'm not going to because I'm still sober enough to do that.
Yeah, and I don't want complaints.
The two best, I'll take that back. Probably the 4 best pours I had this weekend at the bottle share was the 15th anniversary, 13th Colony.
Okay, I like that.
Tommy Bourbon Jerk went and bought that bottle of the 16-year-old granddad, and I just loved that profile. Loved the profile. I thought it was fantastic. And then I had a 16-year Four Roses and a 22 or 23-year Four Roses.
Wow.
And the 16 was better than the 23.
I bet it was.
Me and Wise Guy Stu had it with this gentleman, and we were like, dude, this is the best thing I've had all weekend.
The best pour I had was a 6-year Hearst. And I did not realize it was 139 proof. And when I woke up the next morning, I said, there's no way in hell I'm going on this barrel pick. I was still in the same clothes I went to bed with. I was like, holy mackerel. And I tried to trade the house for that Hearst. And the person would not budge. I had some 2015 turkey, and I'm like that. I offered him everything. He said, no. But I kept drinking it because it was on the table.
Yeah.
But I did get up, and I did make it to eat a half a pound of bacon and an egg sandwich, and I did get to the bottle pick with no coffee and a lot of water.
Oh, okay.
And then drove home.
Yep. Hydration is key.
And then I walked into Green River, and the first thing that they said to me is, the guy came in, he goes, what the F are you doing here? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, this is not a Tennessee pick. I know, I'm with the Illinois group. And he goes, okay. But he said that to me when I walked in. I'm like, thanks, buddy.
Hey, John, you know what? It's hindsight's 2020, but you should have said, buddy, I know Green River picks better than you do.
Oh, no, I don't. If I would have said that, I wouldn't have got everything I got when I came home.
How many have you done now? 5?
3.
I thought it was more than that.
Nope, just 3. I've tasted a lot of things that people haven't tasted, but.
What did you think of that Total Wine and More sample that Bourbon Jerk sent me that I sent you?
Which one was that one?
Green River.
We probably did it in our blind, and it probably just hit flat across the board because I don't remember it.
Okay. Look at this guy. Ben, we missed you this weekend, buddy, a whole lot.
Cheers, Ben.
But no, I saw one of the stores I went in this weekend had a Green River foolproof, just, the shelfer, and it was 118.9 proof. And I was like, what?
It is.
Huh.
I thought they were all 117.
Yeah. I don't know what mine is.
Yes, I did too, Ben.
Yeah, mine's 117.3.
Yeah.
That's what mine is, and that is an awesome pick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Isn't that the foolproof too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Apparently, Todd and Andy's having technical difficulty. Oh, they're back.
Well,
Oh.
have him call Fred.
Well, actually, Andy's not there. Todd is. Frank Miller.
Yeah, have him call Doug and Fred.
It is Cybersecurity Week.
Well, I said
It's
something.
Cybersecurity Week. Just, Marty, let it go and tell him to direct it to the correct people.
The Iron Dome blocked it.
Are those the Corbin Cash guys, Frank Miller and K&R Bar?
No clue.
I have no idea either.
I think
They're from
Patreon. They're Patreon members. That's why.
Let's see.
Let's go over and burn it down.
No, come on, Marty. I can't handle these complaints.
I'm good. I don't have to go anywhere. That's fine.
Yeah, but I'm getting my email's blowing up with all these complaints.
It's because you're a sweatshop.
Good God. What do I got to do to get fired?
Nothing.
All right.
You got to shoot and kill somebody. It's like you work for the federal government. You got to shoot and kill somebody or steal $2 million, which,
I'm trying to get to be the executive producer of Bourbon Neophyte.
I tell you what, you can work for Anthony, but you got to have a different title.
Long Branch Champion.
Long Branch
Champion.
Taster or something.
Dear friend James Pierce, what's up, buddy?
Long
Have you
Branch.
seen Papaw? How's Papaw doing after his surgery, James? I haven't talked to him in 2 weeks. Of course, I was gone last week to Kentucky, but I hope the baby and he's recovering well. Let me know in chat if you can. Good to see you. Tell your dad I said hello, please. And everybody else. Good to see you, man. Thanks for taking the time.
His rants.
Excuse me.
Nice.
Hey,
Thanks, Mark.
had lunch with Ken today. They are both doing well. Fantastic. That makes me happy.
Mark,
Mosquitoes.
remember this is not your channel, it's Marty's, so try to keep it under control.
Okay.
See that? Okay. Hey, Mark. That's why I pay him what he gets. He keeps everything law and order.
Yep, cracks a whip for you.
Yeah.
I do.
See, and I think Brian, the Bourbon engineer, is sitting over there to the side, but he kind of keeps all the ugly off the screen. See, look.
Oh no.
Yeah. See, that's okay.
Yeah. He's doing his best to keep me under control.
Have you told him about the?
But John, I kid you not.
Right.
I absolutely love these.
Marty, I used that for like 2 weeks, and I did not want to send it to you.
Why?
Did you notice the scrape marks on the bottom?
Tell him.
Look on the very bottom of the tulip.
You talking about this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
See-
sure I did that.
No, I tried to do a patch, and I tried
I
to
see it.
stand
I
it
see
up.
it now. I
Yeah.
see it now.
Yes. So I tried to do a safe light patch on it
Oh, I
to
don't
get
care.
rid of the chip. But
Oh.
I really wanted that glass, but I gave it to you.
Same with that coin.
Yeah.
You messed up the
No,
coin.
I love. I mean, like I said, I've got 2 or 3. I'd have thrown them in the box, but I didn't have room.
Be nice if you left a couple behind.
Hey, the glass that you gave me, the only one I've got that I told you Jenny confiscated.
Yeah.
Are those the Dollar Tree glasses?
Yes.
I've looked at about 4 for us, and I can't find them.
Yes. No, I can get them. Like I said, it's just when they come in, but that's why I was trying to talk you into. It's very large, but it's a nice glass.
I think the reason I love those so much is because you have two options with that glass. If you want ice or water,
Yes.
it works.
Yes.
And if you want it neat, it's still fine.
Yeah. But it's still a 14-ounce glass or a 16-ounce glass. It's large.
Well,
Sheesh.
But you can't beat the price point.
You can order from
No.
the glass.
I've got my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABCDEs over there.
Did you watch Jeffrey's review of the turkey today?
Mm-mm.
I watched his review of the old granddad.
Okay. So he
What
gave
turkey?
he gave the Russells review today. He dropped.
Oh yeah, where he did the 13 and all. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Those junky glasses I liked, and I will be stealing that. And I wish I would have seen that video before I made your glasses.
Well, I tell you one of my favorite glasses. I don't know if he's still
So
here.
great shot. I
show
steal
you.
ideas from everybody.
You like what?
I steal ideas from everybody.
Oh, sure. That's the easiest way to get some good ideas.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, but who made that for you? The Bourbon engineer?
Kind of reminds me of this one.
Which one? The one on the screen or the one
These are $30+ dollars. I'm not going to use it because Tommy, I love this. This is awesome.
We can source them cheaper.
Not that one.
We have sweatshop labor.
Like I said, Marty, the best prices on glasses I send to you, and I have a couple options coming that I like. I don't know if you guys like.
I like all kinds of different glasses. I got mainly the Glencairns, and then I got a couple of mini Glencairns. You know, a couple of the little ones. And then I got these here. Looks a lot like that one from Freud,
which I like. But everybody likes the little.
Station.
They like stem glasses right now.
Yeah.
Which break every time I go in the house, but that's a different story.
I'm not going over.
That would probably be kind of nice in the summer, but in the winter, you kind of want it something you can actually hold on to a little better and warm it up more, I would think.
Sean from Whiskey Wars, before he had everything going on, I had a bunch of glasses that if he fell or did anything, he wasn't going to break them. And I said, he was all set. And if you go to the grocery store, you buy Chobani yogurt in the little glass things.
Yeah.
I was taking those yogurt glasses and I was engraving those. Yeah. Which, Marty, you probably got a couple of those.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got two.
Yeah. We drink out of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack this new riff.
Ask Marty if he knows where Haywood County, North Carolina is.
Marty, do you know where Haywood County is?
I do. If you told me, I probably do.
Maggie Valley, Waynesville.
Maggie Valley, Waynesville.
Yeah.
Ask him if he saw the
Waynesville,
video.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh.
That's where Brian was born and raised.
That explains a lot.
Well, he was born, then they took him out of there. They threw him out. They took all the ugly kids and moved him out of there.
I was going to say it's because he was probably one of the smarter kids and they got rid of him.
Oh, come on. Why are you buttering up to him?
UFO picked me up.
He was saying about the highway that got demolished.
You listen.
But to your point,
Pigeon River.
The UFO did not pick up Brian. They left him behind. They left him next to my house.
Did not pick him up.
No matter how much I pressure wash, I can't get him out of here.
So you're going to tell him about the Williamson County process?
Distilled April of 19, bottled July of 23. Jesus, they've had this for over a year. Aroma, honey cashew. Cashew, that's a good one. Palate, caramel, citrus, rice spice, slightly smoky. 114 4 proof.
That's it.
I do not like New Riff.
God almighty, look at that color.
Oh, I'm not going to look at it.
You started with New Riff.
Pretty dark.
Like Brian said, I started with New Riff. It reminds me of too much of drinking beer.
That's why you started with it.
I like it.
And that's
I
why I
tried it
started
there.
off with
They didn't have anything like spectacular. They had like 12 barrel picks, but none of them were like, like a Russell's or anything like that, or
Where's
a
that?
Peerless
Where's that?
at Merle's Whiskey Kitchen. Eric, smoking Firewater a year or so ago, got me a double oaked Peerless pick from them. It's fantastic.
I still like the Rebecca Creek. I need one of those.
There's picks coming from channels.
The Spanish oak one?
Yeah. So I got a copper and cast so far, which is my bourbon of the year. And then it might be that Spanish oak. I can still taste it. That's what makes me think about it. And I only had a sample.
Oh, you don't have a bottle? Dang.
No, Eric Gunderson brought it over, and I just loved it.
There is, as far as I know right now around here, there's no more available unless you go to San Antonio and go to the distillery. Because the last, I think it was like the last 2 or 3 barrels of that they had, they kept it themselves and bottled it. And then it's a distillery only release.
Yeah. But the problem is, if I get a bottle of it now, it may just set it back. The memory may disappear.
Yeah.
The hype may be gone. It was just,
it's
loved it when I tasted it.
It's an interesting bottle. I mean, it's
yes.
It's got I would call that one more like an exploratory whiskey, because you can set it down, come back to a couple of minutes and go, dang, what is that? And you're picking up something different.
That's exactly what happened with that one. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so good. And then he bought the Smoke Eye that day, and I did not like the Smoke Eye, and everybody says that's the bourbon of the year or something like that.
I reviewed it. I had a sample of it from, I think, Gunderson. I think sent it to me, but I thought it was good. But I didn't think it was
correct, Marty.
You can talk to Whiskey Wars. I got a couple to send him.
Yeah, that's exactly. All right.
These are already, they're already spoken for.
Just to let you know that I'm the merchandise specialist for Whiskey Wars. So if you want to send it to me, I will take care of it and get it to him. Might be empty. Might be a lamp when he gets it to him.
Let's see.
But I will text Sean right now and say I want one of those bottles.
That's good.
Need 13 gone.
I don't think I got an extra one now.
I got one.
Everyone I've gotten, it's been spoken for somebody,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think I sent one to this guy.
It's in the bottle. What guy?
Okay. This guy.
Yeah. I'm looking at the unopened one over there. Yeah.
Marty, drop that conversation. I can't see Mark on the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks. That's better.
Starting to feel like Kilroy.
Yeah, I didn't even see your hands. The only thing I was seeing was your hat. Marty doesn't like it when we're getting along. Yeah, don't bother looking at it. What he did is he made awesome golf ball markers, which are incredible on aluminum today. He won't call them golf ball markers, but they are.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys need any merch,
call the sweatshop.
Reach out to Marty, and he'll get you in contact with the Bourbon Engineer.
Yep, 1-800-JOHN Sweatshop.
Yep. If you want it done for a good price, he's right here. I can't say it. Don't reach out to me. I'm overpriced.
You're underpriced. Marty hadn't got my tax bill yet.
I tell you what, I went to Wild Turkey for the first time ever while I was there on Saturday morning.
Okay. Can I ask you one question?
Ask me away.
When you left there, did you go to, what is it called, Larkin or Lawrenceburg Distillery?
Lawrenceburg.
I went to Four Roses after that.
You went to garbage after that. You could have literally walked to this distillery from
Dude, but there's no walking anywhere when it's pissing down rain and 45-mile-an-hour wind.
No, you still could have walked.
And McBrayer's going up there too.
But I was so disappointed in their gift shop.
Yep.
Why?
It's commercial.
Why? Because they had 4 hats and 3 shirts, and that's about it.
They got stripped.
Unbelievable. You guys are all jerks. Me and my buddy Jimmy, that I sat with for hours that day.
He wasn't there. I missed him by 2 hours.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, but when I went, it was like 11:30, and it was pissing the rain. I didn't expect him to be there at all that day.
Did you meet
like 2 hours later?
Did you meet Bo?
I didn't meet anybody.
See,
I stayed 20 minutes and left.
You got to learn to talk to people, Marty.
I went and used the bathroom real good.
No, you got to learn to talk. And then you went to that Four Roses distillery, which is awful.
What do you mean awful? That's the prettiest gift shop I've ever been in my life.
Because it's so big. But they had nothing. It was the same on every time you walked around. It was the same thing.
They had two different. They had an OESK and an OESV or OESF single barrels for sale for $85 when I was there.
Yeah, if you went to Jim Beam and right down the street, the other.
Don't start that shit. I know what Beam had. I told you. They had fucking old Granddad 116. They had Little Book. They had the Reserve. They had everything. But
did you go to the Four Roses next to Jim Beam, just down the street?
No, I have been, but I've been there. I did a pick there.
Unbelievable.
I know, man.
You let me down.
I know.
This is why you don't invite me. I try to ruin the show.
I don't invite you. It was just I was by myself.
I walk into Willett and they go, Top Dog.
Yeah.
I walk into all these places. They do
Top
that.
Dog. Let's do a Willett. What's that damn shitty bottle?
No.
How does hey?
I don't.
Hold on. How does Top Dog sound in Chinese when you walk in your sweatshop?
But that's a different story. But so when I go into Willett has a better selection of Dusties than Bardstown.
There ain't no way.
I've been through that closet several times at Bardstown.
John's out of the closet.
You've been drinking since 1 o'clock.
No,
I ain't find that shit on a bed.
No. I go to Willett and the things they're pulling out things from 1928, 34. And it's
well, goddamn it! I believe that if you want to pay $800 for an ounce.
No, you're not paying $800.
Mark, listen to me. You know me better than anybody. He's full of shit right now.
No, Marty, I will send you pictures of me having dinner in that old bourbon room there, and having access to every bottle, and it was not what I expected.
I did. And I was so glad I did. Me and Tommy Bourbon Jerk, we were standing at the bar at Bardstown.
No, I like Tommy, so I won't say anything. We
were standing at the bar at Bardstown, and I was like, "You want to pour a good Dusty?" He goes, "Sure, man." And I was like, "All right." So you have to scan the barcode and bring up you know how it is everywhere. You bring up the menu on the phone, and I got us a J.W. Dant from 1990. For $60 a pour, and that damn thing, man, was the same old good old barrel of that stuff. You get that butterscotch bubble gum. I've got that Early Times isn't open yet. That's a 1977, but I've got another Early Times over here, and that's what it is. It's that butterscotch bubble gum.
And why didn't you send that to me and Mark? But that's another story.
Well, probably because it's been in a box hidden. I forgot I had the shit.
So like that room, I can walk in that back room, and then when I go back to the table and I scan that barcode, I can tell the person where every bottle is on that shelf.
Better memory than me.
Oh, you've seen these bottles. They're good. You'll remember them.
Yeah, no, I when you like that pirate bottle there, and there's another one behind it. When you get that old wood barrel, it's just
the last time I went to Bardstown, We went in that back room. We had dinner with whoever, and we tasted all this. We came out. We tasted all this stuff. We went outside, sat by the fire pit. They closed. And there was only 4 of us in our group that were sitting by the fire pit. But we still had pours, so we weren't going anywhere. But people left all their glasses out there, and there was no one there. So we only took 1 or 2 Glens home with us that day, I should say. But everything was left outside. I mean, everybody went home, and we were still sitting outside.
Dang.
See, that's what sucked about when we were there was we had it set up to do outside tastings and smoke cigars. So we had several cases or not cases, but boxes of cigars for everybody. And it was just nonstop rain and wind. So we ended up just letting everybody take the cigars home. But that whole outdoor area, you've got the fire pit area with the black chairs. And over here, you've kind of got the overhang with the benches and stuff. And we just couldn't utilize it. It sucked.
Yeah, but
we had a great time. We had tours set up. We had tasting events set up there, food, everything. And Steve, the master distiller, was there. And I'm sure Marty, Joe Graves is over at 21090. But Joe asked me multiple times, and he's done. Him and Kathy have done so much for me. I went ahead and got him a bottle of the Disco 12 because that was all I could fit in my suitcase. I didn't get me one. I needed to get Greg one and stuff, but it'll be here. But I got Steve to sign the bottle for Joe, and he doesn't know that yet.
That's nice.
He'll have it tomorrow, I think.
But
that made me happy. That doing stuff like that makes me very happy.
But I put the lights out at that place. Literally, everybody was gone. We were the only car in the parking lot. I'm like, I go, should we shut the fire pit off?
Yes.
And grab a couple glasses and leave.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
And then we went to Cracker Barrel after that.
Oh, gee.
Yes.
I guess we had half brown casserole.
Yeah. But no, I mean, we had a good time, and it's just that's a lot of booze, man, in 3 days.
It's a blast there. So
I think I don't know who came up with the concept of the tasting room, the private room, the tasting room up above on top left, the restaurant in the bottom, everything. No matter where you are, you still see the distillery.
Yep.
You have the outside view. You have all the rick house view. I swear to God, whoever sat down and designed that is a freaking genius because
I agree.
That is the ultimate right now, 2024, 2025 experience of Kentucky distillery.
And when you pull up there, like you said, Marty, to see all those rick houses with glass fronts, it's just incredible to see.
The only thing, because it was pissing the damn rain, that I wish they would have designed different was take the parking lot that's way down here to the left.
Yep.
Put it in the front. You've
Marty,
got room. There was plenty of room to do that in the front.
But that's for the tour buses to turn around.
No, you can do it. You can do it back behind the roundabout.
But you want the mint julep to pull up and drop off their 30 people.
But listen, it was awesome, man, because we had that whole place to ourselves for our group for 3 hours.
Yep.
And it's funny because, people were coming up to me and was like, "Hey, Marty Whiskey Nose, man, love the channel. Hey, I'm, been watching for years." I was like, "Oh, man, thank you so much," and have zero clue who it is.
Yeah.
And what's funny is we're wearing – mine's over there hanging up, but we had these big badges that said our name, and if you have a channel, it's on the badge. But I bet you guys, 90% of the time when somebody would come up to me, it would be flipped around, to where I couldn't see it, and it was embarrassing as shit because you feel like you're obligated to know, but. So Jenny called me about halfway and she goes, "How's it going?" I said, "Oh, we're having a blast." She goes, "You meeting anybody?" And I was telling her the story. And I was like, I feel so bad that I feel like I'm supposed to know.
So
Yeah.
And she said, well, in your defense, you have a channel. They know your face, but unless they jump in like you guys are, I don't know them.
but
Yep.
I know their handle, but I don't know a face to the handle.
Marty, to your point though, the shirt you're wearing, when I go to Bardstown, I have a stack of those. I have a stack of pens. I have a stack of everything. So that's way, and I am always wearing a Top Dog logo shirt. And that's how I set the memory. So when I said when I walk into Willett, how they remember me, it's my shirt, and I probably left them a T-shirt, at the end of the night, whoever the bartender was.
Yeah.
So if I go anywhere, I always, as Brian's going like this right now, but I always leave something with a logo, so they know who I am.
Well, everything I had on, said my name or had Whiskey Nose
Right.
on it. So they,
But I literally leave them with all that stuff.
But I tell you what was cool was Chad from It's Bourbon Night came up to me and introduced himself to me and knew who I was. And I had no idea he would know.
Come on, Marty. How can you not know Chad and
Yeah, there
Sarah?
you go. I gave out a bunch of those. Yeah.
Oh, Marty, I put those in a couple boxes I gave away this week.
Awesome. I'll send you some more. I've got 200.
So the guy in Chicago, JT, I sent him a couple.
I sent Joe Graves 2 of them, and I said, if both of those are on the back of your fucking bumper, I'm never talking to you again.
Oh, Marty, I keep them in the bottom of my sock drawer.
I don't doubt it. Hey, I know where they are, John. They're on the bottom of your bumper, so they can see the road.
Uh-huh.
Oh, like Brian said, he has one on his toolbox, and I don't have one peeled in my house at all. But
Marty, it's because I respect you, bro. I put your logo out.
that's why you're his new executive producer.
No.
I'm going to fill a glass. See, they're laughing at you, Brian. They don't want you as executive producer.
I'm not.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
About midday tomorrow, I need you to call me.
Okay.
I got a lead on something that, for me, you and Greg, that Scotch-wise, we made it. Look at that, Bourbon Engineer. That's right. Hey, Brian, what I'm going to do is when I get that shelf put up right here, it's going to be all the channel glasses. It's not going to be all my glasses I'm going to drink of will come from down. This is a 3-tiered shelf. I'll put my drinking glasses down here, but yeah, I've got Brian's and
Hey, Marty.
Yeah.
A 3-tiered shelf is perfect since we're drinking 3-tiered whiskey, right? In the 3-tiered system.
I like it, man. Vice presidential debate gets heated over immigration, prompting moderators to cut microphones. Didn't see that coming.
Well, they were talking about Polish immigration, and then Top Dog got pissed off.
Marty, are we still live, or it's just the three of us?
No, we're live. There's no Eric. I've got people still jumping in. James Pierce jumped in.
Wow, we got to be boring everybody.
Well, it's either this or 21090. So
I'm not saying a word.
Kelsey Dime, I hate your new address, dude. I do too, man. I do too so much.
Hey, your other one was
Woodford Reserve.
Woodford Reserve, yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you something funny. When I was getting my rental car in Louisville at the airport, I've not got a new driver's license yet because it's only been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have time to get a new one before. It could have created a nightmare, between passport and ID and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
So when I gave the girl my driver's license, she goes, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Wow, that's probably the best address I've ever seen come through here." And I said, well, "Listen, that neighborhood has Eagle Rare Lane and Old Forester Drive also." I said, but I didn't tell her I left because I didn't, God knows.
Yeah. I live.
Yeah,
on
Eric, holler at me tomorrow. You may already have it though.
My first neighborhood was Cinnamon Drive, and we actually had Sesame Street was the next street over. And that's where my sister-in-law lived.
Will, just jump in here, man. I'm going to go for a bit. I'm going to go for a bit if you can.
You got me for another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, we can jump backstage if you want to.
Yeah, I can kill it. We can go backstage. It's fine.
Oh, then I could really cuss. Marty, drop that thing on the bottom.
Oh, sorry. Well,
thank you. Get rid of that.
A little lower.
yeah.
Up a little bit. Up a little bit.
Up.
There you go. Right there.
Up. More, Brian. Right there. That's it.
Sunspots.
Ooh, getting stubby.
At least say goodbye to everybody, Marty.
Oops.
Do what?
If you're going to end the live stream, say goodbye
I
to everybody.
I will at 10.
10. Okay, what's
That's
the
15 minutes.
15 minutes basically?
Can we do the raffle?
We've already done it, dipshit.
I tried to win
And
for you.
Brian
I know
won.
I tried to win, Brian.
I put it in for you.
I know you did.
Rigged.
Rigged, exactly.
Rigged.
We can give away some samples of this one.
Oh, that's a nice bottle. I want that. I sent you a text message on that.
Oh, that. Listen, let me tell you how good that bottle is. That bottle there is up to round 2 of the blend. Is that not right, Mark?
I think it's getting up there.
That's
the new batch.
You did round 1 and gave a bunch of it away and had a little bit left, and you decided to do round 2. So there's multiple repeats in that.
Mark, I just sent you a message on your phone, a text message. I know you know I want that.
Okay, let's see here. I don't know
That's only if your phone went off.
Yep, I saw it.
Yep, I know. I sent my address to the right person.
Hey, Mark, I still have the sample for Nancy.
Okay.
She's been gone. She's back. She's in New
She's-
York this week doing something.
Marty, do you have her address yet?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
There you go. That's the first batch. So I'll put this one aside, and then
Okay.
I'll pour you some of this one, which is the second batch.
Okay.
Almost identical to the first one.
Dirty socks too.
It's a dirty. Okay, I can hook you up.
You heard
Two
that?
were short ones.
I
I
like
got the
two.
ankle length, and I got the ones that come up almost to your knee.
I want ankle.
He likes
Okay.
the knee because he likes to rollerblade in his high socks.
Yeah. I can't mute the bourbon engineer. He won't come on screen, but he'll make fun of me.
Have you
No,
seen
this-
his face? You can't blame him.
That batch.
Yeah,
there,
you're absolutely
It's
Marty. All kidding aside, I understand there's a lot of surgeries, a lot of plastic surgery,
The
but
aliens.
he is looking better.
It's the aliens.
No, didn't you get attacked by a
The
chimpanzee?
aliens did it.
No, it was a chimpanzee.
Quit calling your wife names. Stop it.
Well, she attacked you.
That's not nice.
Yeah, but she bites. We'll go back though. Me and him are not going to argue tonight.
let's see.
They're not paying attention.
Attack you like a spotted monkey.
Hey, John, did you get an extra bottle of that old Dominic?
I got one with your name on it.
Okay,
That
let me
is-
know what I need to send you because I'm telling you here's the thing. I don't need it now. I need it December because that's going to be in the. Did you hear what I was going to do to end the year?
Watch it.
No.
That's it.
You need to
So
send me this.
everybody's going to do like their whiskey of the year or whatever. Look, holy, Brian! I told you not to show what I owed you. Quit.
You don't owe
Shit.
me nothing. You owe him money. We'll talk about that later, Marty. So,
Damn it, Brian! I
so
told you.
back to that bottle, Marty. You still have an unopened bottle here.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bourbon pick, and I'm going to do rye picks, and I'm going to have a bourbon winner, and I'm going to have a rye winner. Just picks.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
No winners with Rob.
not, we all like I said during my stream. I'm going to do like with all the clubs and everything that everybody's a part of. Like I may even throw in, Mark, I may throw in these Nancy monthly picks. I'm going to throw in a bunch of shit. It may take me multiple weeks to go through all the bourbons and the ryes, but I'm going to break it down to where I have one winner of a pick of a bourbon and a rye. Okay. So, and I'm going to tell you right now, that damn Old Dominic is going to be the front runner and going to be the one to beat.
Brian didn't try it
I'll
yet.
get you when I get it, Mark. I'll send you something because I'm telling you what, that damn what was that cause, John? Was that the
Alzheimer's
pill?
Alzheimer's, yeah.
I told that story, John, about 3 times this weekend. It's like I was at Kevin's back in Tennessee, and when he was in Memphis for work, he actually saw it and didn't know what it was and bought it. And we'd had probably 5 or 6.
You called me. You called me, and I knew about it before you even said.
So I tried it amongst everything we had, and I was like, "Holy shit!" I said, "Old Dominic." I said, "If anybody knows about this bottle, it's top dog." So I sent him a picture, and I was like, "Hey, John, do you know anything about this?" And he sent me a picture of like 2 or 3. He's like, "Oh my god!" So I called him and FaceTimed him, and I was like, "Oh my lord!"
All right, there you go, top dog. I got this set aside for you.
Oh man, you're beautiful.
So this is the first one. Oh, this is the second one, actually. This is the first blend. The only difference is I think the second blend, I put a little bit more of the Madeira finished one in there.
Well, like I said, I'll do that on a Thursday breakfast.
Good call.
And I'll send you the results.
Okay. What else can I throw in a box? I got little boxes. I got to hold 3 samples pretty easily. So what other sample do you want?
I'm not a Scotch guy.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, do you still have the
send me something from Texas.
Yeah,
no,
okay,
I can get.
got it.
I have that.
What's the finished one, Mark, from old?
Send me a Texas something. Make it a surprise and don't tell me.
Mark, the finished one that
Mark,
you sent me a sample of from Still Austin.
I want a blind Mark. Okay. So don't tell me and make it from Texas.
You know what I'm talking about, Mark? The finished one from Still Austin. I told you it kind of dried me out a little bit, but I really liked it. You've got it. You just got to go back there and look. Don't say nothing because you want it to be. If not, I'll text you.
All right. Yeah, because I've got a couple of different ones of, they're the ones that you can't get, pretty much.
I normally don't drink rye, but when I do.
Oh.
Rye. It came through. They got
it. Right, William Hall? I'm trying to source a couple more bottles of that stuff.
No.
Oh, a Balcones. Yeah, now Balcones is pretty easy to come by. I like the lineage, and their single malt is fantastic. Especially the store picks. Those are just like chocolate bombs. They're really super good.
Yeah.
And Garrison Brothers, no. Not ain't much on Garrison Brothers.
Garrison Brothers, I'm not a fan of. But when it comes to scotches, the only scotches I'll drink is from Eric because he's going to get me into this slowly.
I got you some scotch.
Oh.
You did. Brian did too, but
yeah, they were non-peated.
Yeah. But
those
guys got.
Most of your scotches aren't peated. I mean, most of them aren't. So it's fairly easy. It started with some, some lower proof blends and whatnot like that. It's good.
Do some Highland single.
But to your point, Mark, that third bottle could be anything you want.
Okay.
Anything.
Mark, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
And I don't. And I do not want it. And I do not want to know what it is.
Okay.
Because if you tell me it's a Scotch, I may not like it. If you tell me it's an Irish,
no, you said you want to keep it in Texas. So I mean, those examples, those are still Austin. So we'll go
anything you want.
Maybe a Balcones or Andalusia, or what else we got here? Is Texas
Iron Root.
I got Iron Root. I've got a Crowded Barrel Whiskey Tribe.
So Iron Root. A quick story. I'm sitting in the lobby of a hotel for the Women in Bourbon Festival, and the mom from Iron Root and her 2 sons own the company. She comes in, and she tells me who she is and all that, and I pull out my thing, and we're drinking samples and all that. She was so drunk. We had so much fun for around a half hour. And then all of a sudden the wife gets there and I look over and she's gone. But she was so funny. I mean, we drank a lot of stuff because whenever I go to Louisville, I carry a backpack with bottles and all that. And it's like, and she was the one that just sat next to me. And I'm like, okay.
There you go. I bet she'd be cool to talk with.
Oh, she was a riot. She mostly bragged about her sons. It was just incredible.
It's the Licorice Brothers?
No, whoever her I don't know her name or anything. I just know
there's a couple of gingers. I can't remember their names off the top of my head.
No.
She's not a hugger. Whoops.
But no, Jim Beam this weekend definitely had the best distillery releases of anybody.
Oh.
This
is what I should send him.
What you got? Is that the Corbin Cash?
Oh, stop right there. Okay. 100%.
That's the 21090 pick at 136 proof.
I know Eric has a couple bottles of that, and he's going to bring it the next time he's here. But that
let me tell you how I missed
Corbin Cash.
Let me tell you how I missed that bottle. I didn't know Todd and Andy. I didn't know Todd and Andy were releasing that on that Patreon only stream.
Yeah,
and I couldn't get on that night. And Todd texted me the next day. He goes, "Hey man, did you get one?" I said, "Get one what?" And he told me. I was like, "You got to be shitting me." I missed it.
Marty, did you ever have Corbin Cash?
Never have.
Don't. It is incredible.
I've got two. I'll send you a sample of it, Marty. I got this one here, which is
William Hall said the same thing. Missed it too. Yankees lost.
This is like almost 9 years or something. Yeah, this is almost a 9-year old one. And then the other one I got up there is 6 or 7.
He's like,
so they age stated on the bottle, Mark.
Yeah. Well, he writes it on the bottle right here in the,
right
there in the center.
He is.
So this one's 6. It's 129 proof.
Okay.
But I mean, you can tell the difference in the color of these two.
Yeah.
I mean, this the 9 years a lot darker than the 6.
But I don't think it makes a difference. That is just so good.
Oh yeah, he's doing a phenomenal job of letting it age and blending it right. But I think that his biggest thing is he's getting the really good barrels.
Yeah,
you know, he's getting top-notch barrels for this stuff to age in. It makes all the difference. Yeah, that Corbin Cash is good stuff. I was impressed.
That's why I traded, like I said, I traded a Coy Hill for one.
Yeah. That's what Bobby was calling this one here. It's the Coy Hill Killer.
Yeah. I didn't think twice. When I got that bottle, it was like the only...
Are they rye or bourbon?
Rye.
This one here is a rye. It's a 9.5-year Merced rye. Oh, it's the bourbon he's calling the Coy Hill Killer. That's not out yet. They're going to release that.
Yeah, but I only want the rye.
It's a finished rye.
Yeah,
you want the rye?
Want the rye.
Okay.
No, it's good.
It's finished.
Right.
No, it's good.
I'm saying it's finished. That's why it's good.
No, the Corbin Cash is not finished.
No, it's not finished. It's just straight up.
It's not finished.
100% Merced rye.
Yeah, and they own the fields of the rye and all that. It's just it's so good.
Not a rye guy.
You can't tell the difference with this.
Is there anything close to it that you compare it to, or is this unique by itself?
I don't know. It's some of your Jack Daniel's rye is kind of close.
Okay.
Kinda, you know. I'm gonna throw this one in there, but I'm gonna throw in one other one in there too.
That's a good idea.
That one you're talking about, I think, Marty.
Yeah.
I want to remember. You have to just text me which one it is, or which one you're thinking of. And the cork on this thing, God, it must weigh a pound or something. It's massive.
Not a good travel bottle.
No, it's metal. The top is metal. It's got a synthetic cork, but a metal topper. It weighs a ton. Oh. Okay, he's not frozen. Thought he was froze there for a second.
I don't know if he's talking.
Nah, yeah, he's just on mute. All right, no worries. All right, let me write that down.
Still 12 people watching. Cool.
Wow.
Yeah, Mark, if you grab me a October, and just let me know, and I'll grab you a couple something. Do you have this? That pumpernickel rye?
No, I've never tried that.
I'll see if I can't get you one of those. I plan on going back up there either tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
And, I'll grab you that. We'll work it out because it'll. Hey, what do you think of that old Scout pick I sent you? That rye.
Oh, I like that one. That was
Dude.
really
How good is that?
It definitely drinks under the proof point.
You damn right. I killed the first one I've got, and I've still got the unopened one that I backed it up with over there.
There we go. All right.
I tell you what, Mark, while everybody's doing other things, I'm going to bring up Still Austin, and I'm going to double check that bottle I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I'll text you.
Yeah, because I've got over this shoulder here.
I know you've got it because you sent it to me.
See? I got all those. Plus, this down here is a bunch of Still Austin too, and that's double thick. There's a bunch of Still Austin up there.
Our spirits.
I don't know if it was the. Just don't know which one it was.
Well, shit, it's not online anymore.
Well, the distillery only releases were like the Merced Rye, or not Merced, a Madeira Cask one.
That's it. That's it.
With the weird bird on it, like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's not around. I mean, sure they probably have some more barrels of that aging, but it'll be next year before they release it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. It really is. I like that.
I thought it was good. I thought it was drying, but I thought it was worth the drying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Eric said the pumpernickel rye is very good. Yeah, I think so too. And Eric, I don't know if you saw earlier, but Mash and Journey's pick of that comes out this Friday. And, you know, I bought that bottle for $35 plus tax. So it was like $42. So hopefully we can get Jason Scott's under 70. But, man, when you're dealing with Keg and Barrel and whoever else, shared pour, it could be $20, $25 on top of that before shipping.
Yeah. Yeah, some of that stuff is, I looked on shared pour for a couple of different bottles, and I'm like, dude, I can get that like $40 cheaper here.
I really wanted the Jack Daniel's Ryes that they did, but, and the Still Austins were coming in at $86 before shipping, and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've only got one of the Jack Daniel's Rye. I see it around me all the time. It's
here everywhere. Marty, did you compare
it's not too expensive.
Midwest Spirits Pumpernickel to the BFH pick? Barrels I don't have the. Did you send me that, Eric? Because if I do, I will. Barrels for Hope. I'm sorry, Bourbon Engineer, not Eric. I don't know if I have the Barrels for Hope pick. If I do, it's right over there. I'll be happy to do it. But, yeah.
Try that Pumpernickel Rye one.
I sent it. I've got it over there. I will do it. For sure.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. I think I've got.
I still got to buy the K. Luke Batch 10 bourbon.
Yep. That.
I said it last week. Last week's live stream was I sent Kurt, my buddy here, the link to get us a bottle of the K. Luke Batch 10. I don't know what he did, but I sent the link for that and the toasted, and he ended up buying 4 bottles of the toasted instead of 2 and 2. So we've got plenty of the damn toasted. If anybody needs a toasted 3, let me know, and I'll pay him for it. What's that, Mark?
Nashville Barrel Company.
Yeah.
This is the Mash and Journey pick. Amazing Houdini.
Oh, I've got the Houdini, and I've got the other one too over there. They're fantastic.
It's pretty dang good. Okay, so I got that. All right, I need to box. I need to get off here shortly and get on my phone and get the shipping up so I can. I got 2 other boxes to ship out tomorrow.
Yeah, let me know if you need a double box. I'll send you some stuff or something like that, and you can just send it right back.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
I'll grab you one of these pumpernickels if I go up there Friday.
Okay.
I think you'll like it. I tell you what, man, I think it'll be really freaking good with a cigar. That little back end finish, that little earthy note, and then you put that little spice, that little pepper spice from a cigar on top of that. I think it'll be really smooth and very comparable.
There you go. Right now I'm sipping Irene Town Kilholman pick.
You don't get no better than that on the Scotch, boys. I'm telling you. Irene's got it.
Yep. She's got a heck of a palate on her.
I tell you what, guys, it's 10:03. I'm going to kill the stream.
Did you get
you guys stay here.
No.
Next week, guys, we're going to get back into the samples from the patrons and,
all right,
and
I'm
the
back.
viewers. What'd you say, John?
I'm back.
That's good. Perfect. I'll probably do Doug H. And I might – it depends if I can get anybody to join. I've got Eric Gunnarson's Scotch sample. I'm going to do that a separate night. I want to do Scotch by itself.
Yeah.
I've got Doug H. I've got Kelsey Dime. I've got Jeffrey Wack. I've got DMC Prescription Bourbon.
Yep.
I've got to send his out in the next day or so that we can do a live stream on. But, yeah, I've got plenty, man. I've got that. I've got OH's sample he gave me this weekend.
That's the one I get.
Roberson's got one he's going to send me. So we're going to get back into those. But, guys, thank you for watching. You two hang out for a second. Cheers, everybody.
Peace,
glad
love,
to
whiskey.
be back at it. For all the comments about the setup, thank you so much for liking it. I do appreciate it. My wife worked really hard on this.
It's an awesome setup, Marty.
It was not me. And Top Dog approved it, him and Renee. And you know, Brian, he could give a shit. But anyway, I love him anyway. But guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you all for the super chats and the giveaway. But we will see you all next Tuesday. Say it, Mark. Say the goodbye.
Peace, love, and whiskey, y'all.
There it is, right there.
Cheers, everyone. He kicked me out.